Hello, welcome to Scipii. I reach a foregone conclusion as slowly and painfully as possible. When you joined us last, I'd taken Batavia, and I think that was about it. In terms of my gains, I lost Parma to a rather exotic-looking rebellion. I mean, it's bad that it's a rebellion, but it's interesting that it's so exotic. Julie and I look ready to do something on this border here. I may as well just go ahead and let them do it. Perhaps they move a bit further forward. Yeah, they could attack there. I'm getting an invasion force over to Parma to deal with it. Thessalonica looks like it's in trouble, actually. All things considered. Wow, you still haven't repaired... Blimey. That's incompetent of me. Oh well. Imperator. What we need to do there... is send a relief force. Actually, how well can you manage without an army? Reasonably well, actually. Now, how close can I get that to Thessalonica? About... See, I'm worried if I get it too close, it'll just encourage just an all-out attack. That's probably what I'm going to have to risk. Because I've got lots of generals in there. I mean, I'd save lots of money if they all died in a siege. I wouldn't have to pay their salaries anymore. But I would also lose the services. So I'm going to move him over there. He can provide support for any sieging that they try to do. Oh, in the offline period, I did the usual raising taxes, public order management. I did try to move some units around in Egypt and ended up giving the entirety of Egypt the plague. So, you know, whoops, my bad. However, it will cut down their population nicely and maybe they'll stop being so goddamn miserable. Well, I've got something else to be miserable about now rather than Roman rule. I did take out a load of peasants from Alexandria, and they're going to find, like they did in Petra, they're going to find another city somewhere, like Bostra. That's going to populate it with people. Meanwhile, this is going along quite nicely. This fleet, this army preparation. I don't know how successful it'll be. Hopefully, quite. At some point, you've got to get some heavy onagers in. Always regular onagers, because heavy onagers take 2 turns, and I've not got that kind of time. Because I'm 3 minutes in and nothing's happened yet. So I've got to click the end turn button. See what happens. It's a good start. Ooh. Flavius Titus versus Marcellus Galerius. Any idea where it is? It's not there. Ah, it's here. Now they're getting into the spirit of things. Early legionary cohorts, war dogs, Praetorian cohorts. Ah, auxilia, maybe not. So it's a fairly safe, comfortable battle, I should imagine. He says. It's a pity I'm not closer to those mountains, otherwise I could have used them as a defensive position. Well, as it happens, we just get some... I am a true Roman of the old style. Of the old style. I believe in discipline, dignity, and duty. He's old school. Shut up. Alright, let's get on with it. This has all the defensive capabilities of, well, an open field. I don't like fighting in the forest. I've yet to meet a human player who does. The only person who likes fighting in the forest is the AI. Because you can't see what they're doing. It'd be nice if you could actually see your troops, but you can't see your troops, you can't see the enemy's troops. You have to just blithely guess what's going on in the battle, and hopefully you'll win it. So they've got the advantage of experience, funny enough, but I've got the extreme advantage. Gold, 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 silver. None. So when the battle actually starts, they're going to do a lot of damage. Oh, very nice. No, don't face that, you fool. About turn. Something like that. Good. The music's good in this game. I never realised quite how good the music in this game until I saw a video review that was reviewing how bad Empire was, basically Empire Total War, which was a shocker of the series, the biggest shocker until Rome 2 came along. I'm sorry, I'm completely unapologetic on that. I'm just so glad I never pre-ordered it or anything like that. It just looks awful. I had the option of getting it on Steam for half price. I wasn't tempted in the slightest. But it's comparing the music in Rome Total War to the music in Empire, and the music in Rome Total War is just so much more atmospheric. The beating of the drums, the clashing of armour, you can almost hear the marching of men in the music, and that's just in the sort of preparatory stage. When the battle actually starts, you get a sudden music change and it gets all cinematic. What's he trying to pull? God, if the AI could just attack me. There we go, back to the walls, men. I say walls, I mean that red line that you mustn't cross. Holy moly, they've done something interesting. Holy moly, where am I from the B now? Wait for it. Auxilia, Roman cavalry. What kind of cavalry have I got? Some over there. Legionary cavalry, so at least my cavalry is pretty good. As far as battle lines go, this is disappointingly disjointed. Yeah, you're going to have to do something more than just stand there, pal. Ah. You're on fire at will, aren't you? Well, fire at will. Very good. I'm going to have trouble with the flanks here, aren't I? Trouble with the flanks, but nothing wrong with the centre. No, this is actually going rather well, isn't it? Everybody hold your ground, don't want you chasing off.
General flees.
Press forward. Oh, right. Press forward to through to his army is broken too. Not, there's no way for a leader to behave, but in battle it's beyond belief. But it is beyond belief in battle. Because it is no way for a leader to behave. The enemy run like frightened rabbits. Whoa! Talking of rabbits, war dogs. Waralora war dogs. Well, the battle lines have certainly got a lot simpler in one respect. More complicated than others. Run. What are you doing? You're firing your missiles. You can flank them. What's going on over here? Oh, the general's back. To defeat it, they're in hand-to-hand sort of combat. They're coming off quite badly. Put that down to superior armour. What's going on over here? Victory seems certain. Good. And over here, that seems fair enough. Oh, legionary cavalry, so you're providing a morale boost to everybody apart from those people being chased by the war dogs. See if you can do a flanking manoeuvre. You fall back a bit. What's going on over here? How did this battle get so out of control? You need to run over there to find some assistance ASAP. You can charge over there. I need you in that fight over there. A bit of general on general action, I think. Ooh, it is as well. Would I win that? I'm not sure. 26-9. I'm pretty sure now I'd win that. So the battle seems to be... Again. It's not running away now. Well, you can turn around and cause a general rout. You can charge over there. Archer Auxiliary, you carry on firing. At this distance, I can't see who's a legionary and who's an archer. There we go, get a rout going. So that front's breaking. This front has already broken. Smashing.
The gods be praised.
And now we're going to run them down for all they're worth.
Fear, and now they flee.
How many people did we lose there? 31. That was quite a clumsy battle on my part, and for that I apologise. It wasn't a set-piece battle though. It's like a good honest Roman. Like one side lines up, then another side lines up, and the two clash into each other with a bit of movement on the flanks. That just quickly split up into two different battles. No, that's not right at all. That wasn't right. Somebody catch up that Praetorian cohort. It looks valuable. Well, they've got away. They're getting away. Clear enough, but I lost 545 men. Well armoured men as well. Which I'm not very happy about. Look at me, I'm with a clear victory and I'm not very happy. And another one. Here we go, 5-3. No, it's not. It's actually 3, as I make it. Boom, boom. I've never heard jokes like that before. Ugh.
Today is a grim day.
It's fairly miserable, yes.
Best you can hope for is
It's light rain. However, are those mountains? Yes, but we can only look at them. Nobody thought to actually position any troops nearby there. Okay, let's try something like... Whoa, that's a long army. This is the problem with having huge unit scales. Just look how long the units go on, the armies go on for. Forever, ostensibly. Right, all you people could... Ooh. You know what I never checked? The enemy armies makeup. Maybe it's made up of Astarte, in which case there's no need to worry. It looks large. There's some Roman cavalry, auxilia. Astarte! Hey, or are they Principes? They look like Astarte. I'm going to guess Astarte. Velites, Astarte, Equites, War Dogs. They weren't reformed. Whoa! Hold on a second. Roman cavalry. I'd sent a few Roman cavalry in, just shake things up a little bit. Waste my peeler firing at them. If you can't chase after them a little bit, give them something to think about. And the rest of the army's busy lining up. say they're an attacking force, they don't seem very keen on attacking. Was this some kind of pre-battle skirmish, but it's rather irritating. I mean, what a waste of peeler. And a waste of my time and yours. And my bandwidth. And yours, actually, because you have to use your bandwidth to stream this video. Oh, if only the AI knew how inconvenient it would be. Okay, so it's just lost its best cavalry. Archer Auxilia. So a quick welcome to them. Look at that Hastati, Equites. I wasn't. Oh, there's some Pincopes there. Glad to see they made the effort. The Archer Auxilia are charging. Wow. Now they're not. Run! What's going on over there? You can take out those Equites, because Equites are rubbish. Hey, my Numidian cavalry got some upgrades, which is nice. Look how bad the Equites are. They've run off. They're being charged by missile cavalry. We'll get those Roman cavalry out of the way. Meanwhile, oh, there's a battle going on over here. Whoops. Okay, so that's Hastati. No need to worry. Auxilia, Roman cavalry. Roman cavalry might be a bit of a problem.
The enemy general flees.
Again.
Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken.
All these fleeing generals. Okay, the only problem perhaps then is this corner here, and they're routing on their own accord, which is nice. I had no idea that early pre-Marian Roman infantry just has such poor morale. Look at them. Get back in line, I think. Because there's some Velites there. If we're lucky, they might come back for a second try. Balearic slingers. Sound like we've got a sore throat. Oh, somebody's chased off my Numidian mercenaries. Never mind. Over here, they've reformed. I was rather hoping they would do, because I haven't finished with them yet. There's some Pincopes there, who've got a bit more backbone. And the Astartes over there as well. Yes, compared to old school to new school Roman infantry, I didn't realise it was quite so bad. There are some war dogs there. Charge them down. Oh, there they are. Oh, you can chase after those Pincopes actually. The war dogs can look after themselves. There's some Astartes there. I'm not worried about Auxilia. They can round for all I care. Now, is everybody else running off? Yes, they are. Because of the Julii and the cowards. And just when I was getting into the fight as well. I say getting into the fight, I meant winning. Just when I was winning the fight. There's Pincopes being hunted down, some Pincopes over there. Hey, they've got an experience boost. All that running away, it's good for you. Now, I've got no time for that organised withdrawal from the battlefield. Is it too late to stop it? I think it might be. What a disappointment. What's that lightning I saw in the background there? Or was that just my graphics card playing up? Ah, look at that big army of Archer Auxiliary about to get away. Oh, they got away as well.
The gods be praised!
Oh, I'm going to hunt down
The
what's
enemy's
left.
hearts are full of fear, and now
Oh,
they
that's
flee.
just cowardly, that is. War dogs are still chasing after me. Oh no, they're running off now. Like frightened goats.
Oh,
Frightened puppies. Another clear victory. Not clear enough because it's got 422 men remaining. I was rather hoping something a bit more than that. Ugh, pirates. I wonder where they're all coming from.
Imperator.
Ooh. Okay, so they haven't tried anything. Whoa! Oh, jeez. That's definitely for next turn. There's going to be like a mega battle with the Brutii there. How many turns till you're out of the game? 8 turns. Although I imagine it's in my interest to deal with them piecemeal before any more armies come out of the woodwork. Hey, look at all this. How am I supposed to deal with all of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 armies pouring over. It ain't one entire list that's waiting for something. And he's not even let his guard down on the frontiers because he's still got some over. Ooh. How am I able to see that? Is it because he's there? Well, the Britons are having a good go at Germania then. Arminium's been besieged. I can deal with that later. Oh, Thebes is cured of the plague. So there's something. And actually, Alexandria and Memphis have never been happier. So, catching plague for fun and profit. Admiral Emilius. What a guy. Who was he again?
Aye, Captain. Yes, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain.
And now we've got a build queue to go through. So you've had a couple of battles now, and that's your fun quota. 26,000 denari to spend. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Misana can build... I don't know, what can you build? A large temple of Vulcan. Cirta... Where is Cirta? Oh, it's over there. You can build an arena. Oscar doesn't look very happy. They can't build anything. They don't look very happy. You can't build anything, you can't build anything. You can build something, so... What can thieves build that's useful? A market, perhaps. You can build barracks because you can. There's no point there, so you can build a forum. Sidon's unhappy. There's nothing new under the sun. Just don't care, I'm afraid. You'll be happy enough in a few turns. You can afford a governor's villa now. Nothing's happening in Bostra. Jerusalem's fine. Croton. It's turning into quite a money spinner. And I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. Still got 2,000 denari to play with. So you can build an urban cohort. You can build some more legions. You can build some legions as well, because you're not pulling your weight. And I don't know if I'll bother with any more legionary cavalry. They don't seem to be worth it. They're not much better than Roman cavalry, but they take a lot longer to train. Oh, I can't afford to retrain them. But I can if I cancel that order and that order there. And retrain those peasants as well, because they're looking shabby in their silver armour.
Sir, engage the enemy.
What's the odds of that battle? 8 to 5? We could do something with that next time. There's going to be a huge battle over here. I can just see that happening. Over there.
Imperator.
And I think that's manageable, because it's only a maximum number of units you can have on the battlefield. So all these reinforcements would have to wait until other people had left the battlefield. I might end up with tired troops, but I wouldn't have to face them all at once in one great big horde. Speaking of hordes, doesn't it look like a horde out of Barbarian Invasion? All those full stacks of armies just swarming around the place. There's another legion, you're coming useful. And a spy. Interesting. No more money over here for any more units, which is a shame, because that might be quite useful.
At your service.
I have a feeling there's too many units in Thurman. You don't need that many units in. It's just wasteful, it's greedy. You're happy enough. That's a red face of joy that we got. Oh, to say this is a 27-minute episode, not much has happened, has there? I'll say not much has happened. There's been 3 battles? I can't remember now. But not much in the way of strategic thinking. I suppose I'm going to wait until next video. Anyway, next video, something's going to happen around Aricium.
Orders. General.
But not before
Sir.
these troops are retrained. Ooh. Send him back.
Leading the army.
Oh, apparently he's that decisive. He can cheer up Rome in a blow. Ooh, 53, 93.
Orders. Imperator.
Wow, that was Legionary First Cohorts took a beating. In fact, that army as a whole just took quite a beating. We need to take those 3 back to be retrained, and we need to make some money for it as well. So you can forget about your dreams of building an archer, and you can forget about your dreams of building up an army. Best laid plans and all that. So you can wait a turn, and by the end of that turn, we will have a shiny new army. Or, oh, you can't quite reach there to save the people of Araminium, but he can. No reason why he can't run over there and chase those people off. And these 2 armies can join up at some point.
Onward.
In fact, I'll just move everybody back in there. And then there'll be one great big mega army to swoop up through northern Italy and This one can move down here. Sort out this city here. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck now. I think I made it when I was putting in the video description of the last video. It's turned into a situation that Douglas Haig would find familiar. Douglas Haig being the Supreme Commander of British forces during World War One. And doesn't it seem just a bit like that? There's a massive war of attrition with very little movement after the initial excitement.
Sir, I cannot.
You can and you will. You can land there.
Aye, aye, Captain. Imperator.
Interesting. So who's left in there? Just a barbarian noble cavalry. That took a disappointingly long time for the army to, for the navy to sail over there. It's only a short stretch. It doesn't take 6 months to go from northern Spain to the Balearic Islands, or else Ibiza would never become the popular tourist destination as it is. Although I admit that there's been subsequent, air travel in the meantime. In a sense. I don't know. I'm rambling now. And now you can run around and chase off these. It's like something out of, I don't know, you can imagine it's sort of sped up to the Benny Hill theme tune. Back forward, back forward, back forward, back forward. They'll be chasing through doors, or like a Scipii scar chasing through doors, and then at some point they turn around, and then it'll be the Julii chasing the Scipii.
General.
What am I talking about? Oh, I don't know. On that note, while you wonder out what exactly I'm saying, I'm like stalling for time. But for what reason? Yeah, I'm going to go now before I stall any more time. And I will see you next time. During next time, it's going to get exciting. In fact, it has been exciting. It's going to get even more exciting. It's going to get so exciting that you'll be on the edge of your seat. And I might be responsible for some people even falling off the seat for, through lack of balance. And for that, I apologise beforehand. But it's just going to happen, I'm afraid. But it'll only happen next video, so I will see you then.